Look up, down to the side. Man, this shit look kind of grainy, my dude. God, today. Damn, this shit look kind of grainy. I don't like that. I'm gonna record it on my shit. Look up, down to the side. Watch how the girls go. Let's see how this shit go. Never went live this early. Actually, I think I have a little while ago, but this shit, I think that was months ago. And I think it was like 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock-ish. I don't think I've ever been this live this early. Been live this early, but we gonna see how this go. What it do? What it do? B1. Peace. What's good, Raheem? What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? Go ahead, promo on my gram right quick. Just went live. Come tune in. Yeah. Went live. Come tune in. Niggas don't know. Don't let this YouTube shit don't work out. I'm be a singer. What's good, y'all? I know it's early as hell. I don't never go live this damn early. That's what I was saying. This shit crazy. But I was supposed to go live last night, so I kind of felt obligated to go live today. I'm like, damn, I ain't go live last night. Tripping. Let me just go ahead and go live today. Fuck it. Just go live early so I don't bullshit. And then later I don't end up doing it again, so. Here we are. We here. What y'all got going on? How was everybody's Thanksgiving? Hope everybody ate good. Some turkeys, some lamb, some damn fucking turkey necks, mac and cheese, all that. Hope everybody ate good. Oh shit. Now mind y'all, I'm in New Jersey right now at my sister's house. That's why I'm in this bunk bed, this lovely bunk bed. I'm in my niece's room. And I'm using my niece's phone right now, which is why this looks a little grainy. I guess it looks a little better now, but it looked hella grainy when I first got it up here. So it look a little better now. B1 sister from Chicago. Hey, Afro Elite. I was about to say Elliot. Oh, Lord. Love to see it. All the way from Chicago. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let me tweet this out right quick, too. Y'all know I got a promo. Just went live. Yeah. I should go live on Twitter, too, though. But I need my phone. So it's all right. They better take their asses to YouTube. It's too early for the jokes. Yeah, y'all know my shit usually be off the late night. I usually do my shit like 11 o'clock up to like 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning type shit. But I said, fuck it. You know what? Let me just go ahead and get up on this joint. Because I wanted to talk about this thing. And because this what you call this trending, which I'm about to get into first. This damn restaurant shit is trending. And I had to put my 2 cents in it because everybody is talking about this shit. First of all, I didn't think this shit was, when I first seen the video, I really didn't think, like, I thought it was I had my thoughts on it, but I did not think this shit was gonna go viral the way it did. I mean, every motherfucker put their 2 cents on this shit. Everybody got something to say about this shit. Everybody is talking about this shit, nigga, like dead ass. On Twitter, I literally, I think the whole day, the day before yesterday, that's the only thing that was on my damn timeline, was this fucking video. And niggas' commentary on this fucking video. I swear to God, everybody has something to say about this bitch. That shit is crazy. I don't know what it is. It's 12:28 right now. I was just talking about that shit last night. Yeah, man. I was just talking about that shit. They flagged dude on Yelp. They did not flag that nigga on Yelp. Oh my God. But let me get into this shit because niggas, the niggas that's really trying, the only people I really see that's trying, because let me get this right. For the most part, the foundational Black Americans that I follow, let me be clear, that I follow is all code. We like, these bitches was tripping, okay? All of us was on the same page. These bitches just tripping. He's right. If you want to do the ratchet shit, take your ratchet ass on somewhere. Like, if you can't do that, you would not do that shit in Sullivan's. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm at my niece's house. I'm at my sister's house, like all these fucking kids in here. Yo! Stop yelling, bruh. Stop yelling. God. Anyways, all of us was on code. Hold up, y'all. Let me close this damn door all the way. Give me a second. These fucking kids, dog. Shit is egregious. All these fucking kids, man. I don't even got no damn kids. Shit is crazy. This is why I will not be having no damn kids no time soon. This shit is crazy. Let me get down here, though. So, yeah. So, yeah. Black people, we was on code. Oh, this is a better angle anyways. Actually, damn, I got something to hold this up on. Hold up, y'all. Let me get straight. I ain't at the crib. All these fucking clothes everywhere. Nieces and shit. Nieces and nephews. This ain't gonna last long, but alright, fuck it. They leaving bad reviews on this restaurant. Oh my god, it's probably the same ratchet ass bitches that got kicked the fuck out. Okay, listen. First of all, I don't give a fuck about the music. We just gonna get right into the bullshit. Cause I see motherfuckers talking about the music. The music has nothing to do, should have nothing to do with how you behave in any setting, except for in the club. What the fuck is wrong with it? I'm like, this is just common sense. Like, I couldn't believe the dumb shit that was coming out of people's mouths. You really trying to justify this bitch twerking on the roll because they was playing twerk music? Everybody in the restaurant is sitting down. It's not now if the majority was standing up. I can understand that. I can understand everybody doing the same shit. Now, okay, we been doing this shit for like an hour, 15 minutes. Now this nigga wanna come over here and ruin the fun. No! Everybody is sitting down. It was a video of a girl in her phone. Like, they doing too much for me. And even she recorded up until when the owner came over there and started kirking on him. And she looking like, what the fuck? Like, these bitches is tripping. And I would have did the same thing. I'm like, I'm confused why nobody stood up and clapped for this man. Like, I'm dead ass. That shit on Twitter. I was dead ass serious. Like, I would have got up like, yeah, bro. I'm glad you got them in order. Cause you should have. That's what black men are supposed to do. Because, and Shahrazad Ali talk about this in her book. The Black Man's Guide to Understand the Black Woman. I swear to God, that's a book every black woman in America needs. If you are a foundational black American, you need to read that fucking book. I swear to God, you need to read that book. Because she talked about this shit in the book. Okay? Foundational black American men. Okay? And let me get this straight. Because I know some of these niggas who might watch this might be like, what are you talking about? Nah, you need to handle yourself. You're a woman. You're a grown-ass woman. Black men, alpha black men, good, strong black men who fight for black women, who protect black women, who protect their families, they are going to protect and respect your dignity even if you're not. Even if you're not respecting your goddamn self, they are going to feel obligated to do that for you. Because that's in them, all right? So even if you are out of order, they're going to feel obligated to fix your fucking behavior. Because that's what they're supposed to do. That's what they supposed to do. So don't run around and then these same black women, oh, black women are unprotected. Black men ain't shit. Divest. We don't need black men. I'm independent. Go get you a Chad. Go get you a white zaddy. But then when a black man doing what the fuck he was supposed to do, which is put your ass in order, you got a problem with it. It's, oh, yeah, he didn't have to do all that. This is misogynistic. He's a sexist. He was wrong. He shouldn't have yelled. They grown-ass women. It's not even that big of a deal. What the fuck? If you a grown-ass woman, you should know how to behave in a damn restaurant. Okay? That's a grown-ass man. He know how to do it. And he gonna check your ass if you don't. That's how it should be. I wish I seen more videos like this of black men checking the fuck out of black women. I love to see it. Because we really despise, like, we do not like being checked. That's number one. Okay, we do not like being checked. Shahrazad Ali talked about this in her book too. Because she be on it. We do not like being corrected, my nigga. I swear to God. We like getting praise. Look, we love taking accountability for the good shit we do. You said we created a trend. We did something. We protected somebody. We so strong this. We doing this. We did this for everybody else. Everybody eating off. We love to take that. We can take that. Okay? We can take that. But when they say you need to be held accountable for twerking on a goddamn, for being inappropriate in a fucking restaurant, it's, oh no. Oh no. This is not even that serious. What are y'all talking about? I'm about to go fucking report this nigga on Yelp. For what? What are you reporting him on Yelp for? He should get more support than ever because of that damn video. What? Especially from black women. And if you didn't see his, he had an interview on, and that's what made me like bruh too. Damn, I'm getting hot. He had an interview though on TMZ. Bruh had an interview on TMZ. He stayed 10 toes down. I fucks with bruh. He stayed 10 toes down during that fucking interview. Because, what's his name? What is it? Harvey or whatever the fuck the white boy name is on TMZ. He trying, first of all, nigga, this is a black issue. Okay? Nigga, why you hating from outside the club? You can't even get in. Baby, you can't even get in. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Harvey, TMZ, why Why the fuck is y'all even picking up on this? This ain't got no... Black media got this. This our problem. Black media, we got this. We been talking about it. That's what everybody been putting their 2 cents in. We got this. TMZ, what the fuck is you doing an interview for? We don't need you to do an interview with him. Why the fuck Breakfast Club ain't interview his ass? They ain't supposed to be black media, right? Fake ass black media. I'm gonna get on their ass a little bit later, but they supposed to be fake ass black media. Why the fuck they ain't interview him? Fuck is TMZ interviewing this nigga for? For what? For what? And then the whole time the white boy speaking, the black dude who was sitting there wasn't even saying nothing. The black dude wasn't even saying. He like, oh yeah, he trying to get a word in. Oh yeah, okay. No, I agree, but he couldn't even say nothing because the white dude was taking the table, taking the damn floor the whole time, had the floor the whole time, asking the questions. Yeah, it sounds like you have a problem with twerking for the culture. It sounds like what it sounds like you're saying is you have a problem with women twerking in your restaurant, but you're not defining the difference between your restaurant and a club. Nigga, it's a restaurant. What are you talking about? What do you mean he's not defining the difference? It's a restaurant. If the bitch said Roof Chris, he wouldn't even have an interview. If that happened to Roof Chris, Sullivan's, Bonefish Grill, if that happened in any of them fucking fancy ass restaurants, bitch, nigga, stop the plan. Stop the jokes. Stop it. Stop it. Fucking stop it. And if those were white people, fucking stop it. Every black person would be like, yup, wretched ass white people, hood ass white people, fucking retarded ass, trailer park trash ass white people don't even know how to fucking act in a restaurant. Then it would have been that. So let's just stop. What are you talking about? And I respect brother because he was on the damn, bro was on the interview, he was so calm. He didn't have to catch no attitude, nothing. He was just chilling. You know, and he said, what did he say? I wrote it down. What did he say? He said, sounds like you have an issue. Your opinion doesn't matter. Let black people handle this. Okay, owner says his mother and he was like, yeah, my mother, this is a place where my mother comes to eat. My grandmother comes to eat. My sons work here. And so he likes to keep a respectful atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's necessarily a family-oriented store, but what he making the point is, like, family comes here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my grandmother coming in my restaurant and seeing some ratchet ass bitches twerk on the wall. When she know that's not the idea I had for this restaurant. If it was, I damn sure wouldn't have her up in here. I wouldn't have my sons working here. And he even, oh shit, hold on, that's the rant. I'm talking about the rant. But yes, he said this during the interview. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, black women, these same black women that's on Twitter talking about, oh God, divest, this black man is so wrong, this is misogynistic, let's go destroy his fucking Yelp, all this other shit. He's like, yeah, black women are like the most undervalued group of women on this planet. And you know what? Most of the black women that come in here are very classy, beautiful women. And the actions of those few women don't represent the majority of black women, because I know the majority of black women that come in my restaurant. And I don't have that problem. That was just them. And so I love that, because he could have flipped that. All these black women come from, oh, black men ain't shit, fuck this restaurant, we cancel him. He could have been like, you know what, black women don't know how to act. I done had too many of it. I'm sick of this shit. I done came, this ain't my first time having to kick black women out or speak to black women about inappropriate behavior, Like, I do have some black, he could have cooned it out, is what I'm saying. He could have cooned that shit out, and he didn't. So I fucks with bro because of that, because he could have cooned it out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas would have cooned it out, especially because they going on his ass like that. The way they dragging this nigga on Twitter and shit, and dragging this nigga, yo, come on, stop it. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he's the owner and not like the manager or some shit where they can get this man fired, because he probably would have been by now. If he was the manager or some shit, or general manager or some bullshit like that, he owned that bitch. There's only so much you can do because he's the top tier. So but I respect him. So I respect him for that, for acknowledging that. You know what I'm saying? That he don't, because black women they trying to put that degenerate ass behavior, and I said that before, Megan Thee Stallion did that in her little, protect black women little skit promo thing. Yeah, you could twerk at home with your friends, but I can't twerk when I'm with my man. Why the fuck are y'all putting that degenerate ass behavior on us? I'm trying to figure out what black women is out here fighting to twerk. Who the fuck is out here fighting to be able to twerk wherever the fuck they want to do? That's not something you do wherever you want to do. That's some bullshit. That's bullshit. That's degenerate behavior. That's some bullshit. That's some ratchet ass shit. What the fuck is you fighting to twerk? So don't put that on us. You know what I'm saying? Like, all black women out here is just feeding in the twerk wherever the fuck they should be able to twerk wherever the fuck they want to. That's some bullshit. Don't put that on us. So I'm glad, again, that he didn't coon it up because he could have went that route. He could have went the cooning route. They really believe twerking is our culture. It's a part of it. Twerking is a part of our culture. It is a part of it. The fuck you mean? It's a part of it, but that don't mean that every part of our fucking culture needs to be plastered wherever the fuck we go. And matter of fact, he said that in the interview. He was like, yeah, Harvey, I think the dude, I forgot what the white boy name is, but he's like, yeah, it sounds like you're saying twerking isn't, like, something along the lines of, like, twerking isn't a good representation for the culture or blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Twerking, like, I don't mind twerking. I'm not here to put people down for doing that. It gives people a good time. That's fine. But what I'm saying is, and I'm not saying that's a bad part of our culture, but what I'm saying is, that's not appropriate to represent in my restaurant. That's cool, and in a lounge, in a bar, in a club, and on the street, at your home, in a strip club. Do it there. Shit, I'll join you. Matter of fact, shout out to Divine Stargate. She said this shit on her live yesterday. She was like, let's be honest, he's a brother. He probably liked the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the back of his head, he probably thinking, shit, I really don't even want these bitches to stop for real, but, like, I'm trying to get to the bag, and they fucking up my bag, so you gotta stop. Sit your ass down. What are you talking about? So it's not like he's trying to put down dance. It's a dance. It's dancing. You know what I'm saying? It's duality. You gotta have fun just as much you have seriousness. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to fall back on some type of fun. Like, everybody like to dance, shit, it's not a big of a deal. But my nigga, when you're trying to justify it in that inappropriate ass way, like, come on. Stop it. The bitches couldn't even, they didn't even say nothing in the video. They didn't even say nothing back to the dude because they knew they was wrong. They knew they was wrong. I haven't even seen any of the women that was in that particular situation even come out and speak. I don't know if y'all can correct me if y'all seen anything, if anybody else has seen them come out, but as much as this shit has been circulating, I haven't seen none of the women come out and say their half of the story, tell their half of the story, other than I think I heard people speculate on Twitter talking about, I think they was eating, they was drinking, like, little margaritas and cocktails and shit like that for 2 hours before they got their food, which is, bitch, handle your liquor! What are you talking about? You grown, bitch. What do you mean? Handle your liquor. Fuck that got to do. Oh, yeah. Everybody on Twitter, yeah. This me after 2 hours of drinking and not getting no food. Like, nigga, what? Handle your liquor. I didn't drink it responsible for and got fucked up and not did that. What are you talking about? Like, nigga, I didn't get fucked up. Shit, I ain't even trying to judge that much because I didn't got fucked up in the club and in the restaurant. I got fucked up before, okay? And haven't been the most appropriate version of myself. So I get it. But bitch, handle your liquor. I take accountability for that. That wasn't nobody. I ain't the restaurant fault that I ordered 5 goddamn shots before my food came. I could have waited. I could have up and left and got some food from a fast food restaurant and then started drinking again. I didn't have to do that. Hold your fucking liquor, bitch. That's on you. Lord. What the fuck? Let me see. And then shout out to Henrietta Slacks on Twitter. Because she made a good point, and she was basically like, yeah, he was right. He was right, but basically, she says that she don't think it would have been as big of a deal had he just thrown out her. Had he just thrown out that particular girl that was twerking on the wall. Or had he just directed his little speech, instead of cutting off the music and talking to everybody back there, instead of just cutting off his speech, making his speech just directly towards the women who was actually doing that. And that's a good point, because that's a fact. Had he just directed it just to them, technically it wouldn't have even went viral, because nobody would have recorded. Nobody would have really noticed that one take. It would have just been a restaurant thing, like, oh, you see the manager over there talking to them girls, I think he about to kick them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then maybe if the girls went online and made it a thing, then the whole perspective would have been flipped, to be honest with you. The whole perspective would have been flipped. Z in Jersey, yes I am. I'm in Jersey. Still. Damn, I'm hot as hell. I'm about to take the shirt off in a second. What the fuck was I about to say? Yeah, but it would have ruined the whole purpose. Now, had that happened, I do think that's a good point. But the only thing is, it would have put the women at an advantage. Because then they could say, oh, well, he came over there. They could have added on curse words, added on some bullshit, added on some bullshit like the food was nasty, the drinks was watered down, he never told us he never warned us, he didn't say anything to us, he just came over there and was just cursed us out and just cursed at us. Then it would have been the whole thing with black men don't know how to speak to black women, protect black women. It's just the narrative they already trying to push, but 10 times bigger because we didn't have the video. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't even know if he took that into account when he was doing it, but it would have changed the perspective of the whole conversation would have been flipped, because it would have been coming strictly from them instead of from an unbiased perspective, which is just somebody who's recording and, you know what I'm saying, watching the situation. Now you coming from somebody who's actually in the situation, you know what I'm saying? And so it would have made it a little unfair had he done that. So I'm actually kind of glad that he spoke to everyone else. If I was in the restaurant, I wouldn't have felt offended. Again, I would have clapped, because I would have agreed. At the end of the day, I know people were like, you know, and she's not the only one I think seeing this. I don't even know if she said this, but I have heard people saying like, yeah, black people don't need a daddy. Like, we grown. All of us don't need a daddy. Like, what you mean? Like, I don't know about y'all, but I was raised with a father. I don't need nobody to put me in my place. Well, baby, let me just put this in a general perspective for you, okay? You cannot sit up here and talk about oppression and racism and the problems between black men and black women and the black family, the nuclear black family unit being fucked up and all this other shit, and then not expect for things like this to not be necessary. If you want our men to step up, to get our communities back in order, to run our shit like they supposed to be, things like this has to happen. It has to fucking happen, to be honest with you. Whether you got a daddy, I got a daddy. Nigga, the fuck? I don't need a nigga telling me that. I don't need that. I don't need that either. But do I mind him telling everybody else who probably do need to hear this? Yeah. No, I don't. I do not. You can tell them that. Shit, you can tell me again. Nigga, I don't talk to my daddy like that. Nigga, maybe today I need a fucking reminder. Fuck is you talking about? I don't mind it, because he was right. Now, if they was just doing something, they wasn't really doing nothing, and maybe he came over there, he was on some cool shit, you know what? Niggas don't know how to act. I try to do one thing for black people, and y'all niggas don't know how to take nothing seriously. Then it's like, okay, nigga, you doing too much. Just, back up. You doing too much. But nigga, he's right. You cannot justify that behavior, bro. He's right. Like, duh. That's why I'm like, bro, what do you mean you don't need a nigga? They do need a daddy. You see them motherfuckers, they was quiet just like children get when you speak to your father. The whole damn room was, oh, okay, daddy. Okay. You're right. Because that's what you needed. You needed to hear that. You needed to. That's what I'm saying. If he wouldn't have done that, the whole perspective would have been flipped. The whole thing would have been flipped. These bitches would have tried to make it look like they was right. They ain't do nothing wrong. They shouldn't have had it. They shouldn't have been waiting 2 hours for drink. It would have been a whole nother flip of the story. He needed to do that. Let me see. God, no, man. Let me see this shit. Oh, you know what? Somebody else tweeted something too. What's his name? R Mindset. He tweeted, I'm telling you, the only reason that restaurant owner is being dragged by so many is because he's a black man going against a black woman. If it was a black woman owner kicking out unruly black men out of her restaurant, no one would have been defending the men. And she's got... Nigga, they goddamn right. He's right. R Mindset. Who is this? This is a dude or a girl. I think it's a dude. I'm not sure. But they are completely right. It's facts. If that was black men and a black woman, protect black women. This is a black woman over. And they already pressing. That's a whole hashtag, support black women-owned businesses. That's a whole fucking hashtag, support black women. It would have been a whole thing. Tamika Mallory probably would have came out. Obama punk ass would have came out and said something. Nigga, it would have been a whole thing. Black men don't know how to act on a restaurant. We gotta raise y'all. Y'all wanna disrespect us. You disrespect your mothers. You disrespect your sisters. Then when we get some shit, you wanna come up in our restaurant, in our establishment and disrespect us. Nigga, it would have been a whole thing had that been black men. And this bitch would have probably been trending. I don't even know. This bitch would have been trending 2 times as harder if the roles were reversed. Fuck out of here. But when it comes to a black man, it's because we don't. But that's what black women. That's what's not getting through our fucking heads, dog. That is not what's getting through our heads. The only reason you have a problem with it is because it's a black man. That's why. That's why it's such a big deal. That's why this shit is trending like that. Because it's a black man doing what he's supposed to do. Doing what he's supposed to fucking do. So now you got white media over here like, oh yeah, well, feminists and womanists and yeah, he's wrong. Women deserve better, blah, blah, blah. Like, fuck out of here. Oh my God, he did what he was supposed to do. God damn. They probably would have never gave her, let me take off my shirt real quick. They probably would have never gave her a Nobel Peace Prize. They would have gave her a Nobel Peace Prize. Hell yeah. She would have got a Nobel Peace Prize. What the hell, Jay Walker? Yep. Apparently they do need a daddy to make you act like a real lady in the street and represent black excellence. Exactly. You do. You do need a damn daddy. Shut the hell up. You need a daddy. The brother was right. I feel like we fighting a losing battle. He told him 3 times. He did. And then you know what? The brother walked out to them. And I felt so bad. That's what made me really, when I seen the fucking security footage, that's what really made me feel for bruh. When I seen him go over there and just plead, like, it really, you could tell just by his body language, he's just like, you know, I really need y'all to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to da-da-da-da-da. Like, you could just tell by his body language, he's genuinely asking him, like, chill the fuck out. Please chill the fuck out. Come on. This is a nice restaurant for black people. I don't need you ratchet ass bitches doing nothing crazy. Please. Just shut the fuck down and eat your food. God, drink your Douce in peace. Baby, please. You can see him begging these women, like, please, chill the fuck out. And then they still go back and do it. What? Because a damn song came on? Come on. Stop it. And you know your ass wouldn't do that in a white establishment. A white establishment, they would have had to say something to him once. And they would be like, all right, y'all chill out. We don't want these white people kicking us out. I'm a waitress. I didn't heard shit like this before. I've heard it. I've heard shit like this before. I've had ratchet ass black people come to my sections and tables. Nigga, I've heard this shit before. You get the white managers come over there. Oh, y'all, but these white people, we don't want these white people tripping. We don't want these white people, we don't want them kicking us out. Da-da-da-da-da. Come on. So I know, that's how I know what type of bitches they were. I know it. That's why I'm so on breastfeeding, because I've served those type of bitches before. I've served them. And they don't tip. They don't fucking tip, okay? So I'm trying to, and this is not to say black people don't tip, because I'm getting my best tips from black people. So I hate that rumor. It is a lot of black people. It ain't that black people not tip. I mean, don't tip. A lot of black people don't know how to tip. That's really what it is. But black people do tip, though. They tip really well. They've been my best tippers, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, I know what type of bitches these are. They not the tippers. They not the kind of coming in. Oh, they looking at they've been looking at the cheapest thing on the menu. They trying to drink some brown liquor or something that's gonna get them fucked up. The strongest drink for the cheapest amount of money that's gonna get them fucked up. That was the type of bitches that was in there. Twerking on fucking tables and shit. Come on. And no, that's your character right there. Should nobody have to tell you that is inappropriate. That's your fucking character, bitch. You wasn't raised right. And that's on you. You need to correct that. The fuck? Shit is wild, son. Let me see. Oh, and niggas trying to justify it. Because they like, oh yeah, well look at this. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? Yeah, bitches, somebody posted this talking about, yeah, I'm just gonna throw this up there. Basically trying to justify, like, yeah, I've twerked. Basically trying to say, like, yeah, we've twerked inside restaurants full of people. I've seen a couple of these. First of all, that look like they run out a section of the restaurant, which is completely different. You run out a section of the restaurant, an area to yourself is different than just sitting at a table. Number one, you still should be twerking shit, but no matter what, the restaurant is going to give you a little more leeway because you're spending extra money. You're spending money. You gotta pay to rent out that fucking section of the. You're spending extra money. You're gonna get a little more, and you're in the cut. You're away from the majority of the customers, so you're gonna get a little more leeway. Duh. Okay, cool, fine. Yeah, they let you do that. Then somebody else posted one of them at True Kitchen, and they was like singing or sitting on the tables and shit like that. You couldn't really see around them. They probably rented a section too, or maybe the owner wasn't there that day, dickhead. The owner isn't there every day. He's the owner. He's there on a lot of days. He may be there on a lot of, but he's not there every day. He got other shit to do. So maybe on that day, these motherfuckers was jumping on the tables, and he wasn't there. He didn't see that. Maybe he fired that manager who didn't say nothing about that and let that video get out there on the internet for people to think that shit was okay. Did you think about that? Huh? Was that a possibility that ran through your brain? Maybe not. You think it was just a hypocrite because he was just being a hypocrite because those were black men and that was black women? Because the video I seen, it was 2 black men dancing on the table. You think he was just being a hypocrite? I doubt it. I fucking doubt it. Like, especially because of the way he handled that situation. Like, stop reaching. Some of y'all are really reaching. You're really reaching to justify the bullshit. You are reaching so hard, it's crazy. Like, come on. She's attention-starved and disrespectful. True, acrimonious, merciless is going in. 10 morose, I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, no accountability was shown when they stated it was the music. Right. That's no accountability, my nigga. The music should have nothing to do with it. Like, what do you mean? The fuck? I have seen it in Marriott ballrooms. When a new check got cut. Right, stop it. Come on. I done seen it. I done seen that shit. These motherfuckers got a damn COVID check or got some unemployment or something and don't want to go show their ass. And they ratcheting this in some upscale shit. Thank you for using logic. They said it was because of the music, so if they played Mary Jane, would they come on. They play R. Kelly, you gonna get up and start doing a two-step? Stop it. Stop it. That shit ain't got nothing to do with it. Come on. She was doing a whole damn split on the couch with them heels. I seen Hoopers. Tariq went live about that last night. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna go watch it though. I just wanted to do my own if I looked at listen to his perspective though. I want to tell my own. But I seen on his thumbnail though, the bitch you was doing a whole split. Come on, there is no excuse. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for that. That's just a lack of self-respect. That's exactly what it is. Self-respect is now a bad in the black community. It's not bad in the black community. It's not bad in the black community. Don't put that on all of us, okay? Because a lot of us got self-respect. You see most of the black people in there. Majority of the people in that room was black. Most of the black people in there was looking at them like they fucking stupid. Like, what the hell are y'all doing? They was chilling, okay? So let's not don't put that on us. Self-respect is fine in the black community. It's just the ratchets on the outskirts of our community, the ratchets, the lower level women and men, the fucking hood rats. Yes, the self-respect is not, and self-accountability does not work for them. It doesn't work for them at all. It doesn't feed into their bullshit behavior. So of course they're not going to do that. Let me see. I'm gonna share. I think it was pretty much the main things. Oh, you know what? I gotta talk about this too. Now, somebody screenshotted this. I don't even know if Sid responded to me on Twitter. Can y'all see this? Shh, that light. Maybe I need to turn the brightness down. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, that's too dark. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. So, somebody posted the dress code to True, right? And my friend actually quoted it. She was like, this is racist. I added her back and asked her why. I don't know if she responded, though. But let me read y'all the dress code for True. Okay? No ball caps or casual headwear, do-rags, hair cap, etc. No slides, all slides, especially fuzzy ones. Damn, I didn't see that, especially fuzzy ones. No tank tops, no bodysuits, no explicit words or visuals, no jerseys, no sagging pants, no sweatsuits, sweatpants, yoga outfits, gym clothes. Be respectful when informing the guests that they are not following our dress code. Inform them upon arrival, not after you've already put them on the wait list or checked them in for a reservation. Okay? Now I'm trying to figure out why this is racist. Because this is standard shit. Now I didn't see some racist ass dress code. Let me say that first. I'm not about to try to gaslight or no shit like this shit is not real. Like, they don't have racist ass dress codes, especially in clubs and shit like that. Trust me, it was a whole thing just in Raleigh a couple months ago for a club that had racist ass dress code. A club that I actually went to often. I think it was it the Link? I think it was the Link or something else. No, that was in Raleigh. That was fucking. They was on some bullshit with the dress code. They was trying to get black people not to come in, basically, though. And they changed the music. It was a whole thing. They changed the music and all types of shit. Trying to get rid of black people. But this shit here, this is standard. Okay, no ball caps. When I went to Sullivan's, I didn't see nobody in there with a hat on. No ball caps. I've never been in a fancy restaurant and seen a nigga with a hat on. That's not a thing. How is that racist? No slides. Again, this is a black-owned restaurant. Just to be clear. No slides? Why the fuck are you wearing slides to a restaurant? You wearing heels. Why wouldn't you wear heels to a fancy restaurant? You're usually going out for an occasion. If you're not going out for an occasion, you're still going to dress up. Why the fuck are you wearing slides? Unless you have something wrong with you, which I'm sure they would probably let you slide with. They wouldn't care. Still not seeing the race though. Especially the fuzzy ones. Maybe that because
food downstairs. You might want to get that shit when they get it. I'm down with the situation though. So.
Oh, you ain't want to bring my food up here? You just want to
None of my concern. It's downstairs.
Man, see my fucking greedy ass nieces and nephews, bro. That shit is crazy about eating trying my food. Let me get through this dress code first. No tank tops, no bodysuits. How is that How does that pertain to black people? Tank tops, maybe, but I mean, who the fuck is walking? This ain't early 2000s. Anybody walk around like, yup, in my white tee, yup, in my. Who the fuck is walking around in white beaters? Come on, that ain't no fucking. Come on, that's not for us. No explicit words or visuals. Again, why the fuck would you walk in a restaurant saying, bitch ass nigga, or like some wild ass shit? Come on, this is a high end restaurant. You're not gonna do that. No jerseys. Why the fuck you wear a jersey to a high end restaurant? Doesn't make sense. Sweatpants. And no sagging pants. Again, why the fuck are you sagging up? You're not gonna. First of all, sagging your pants. That's not even really a thing no more. No, nobody sag their pants like right here. Probably like right here. Niggas don't sag their pants like right. Niggas ass ain't all out for sagging their pants. So usually if you sag your pants, you can probably get away with it because your shirt is long enough to cover it. You can't even tell if you sagging your pants in that. So all they mean is they don't want your shit dropping to the floor. We don't want to see your drawers. That's just a precaution. They're not trying to say you can't sag your pants for it. They're just saying, bitch, we don't want to see your drawers. Okay? Come in here with your shirt over your ass. With something covering your ass. We don't want to see your drawers. Okay? That's not racist though. Again, nothing on this list is really racist. It's not pertaining to black. Now, if they said no dreadlocks, if they said no Jordans, no Forces, it's not even no wear sneakers on here. They don't even got sneakers up here. A lot of you go to some of these white restaurants, they're gonna tell you no Forces, no Jordans, no running shoes. It was just a fucking video. It was just a video of some Asians kicking out a black couple because they had on sneakers. Now that's a racist ass dress code, especially because another white woman was sitting in the damn restaurant, had on tennis shoes too, right at the damn bar. Now that's a racist ass dress code. This is standard shit. This is nigga coming here dressed like you got some sense. This in here dressed like you about to pay $100 for a meal. This what this is. The fuck? Like, this ain't no racist ass, but come on, y'all reaching. Like, y'all really try to drag this black man like he doing some shit wrong. Y'all tripping. Even the conscious community don't teach self-respect. Remember, as soon as you disagree, they call you crispy or a racist name. Nah, that's not necessarily true. I mean, I can see how you connect that. Let me be real. Okay, y'all can see how you connect that to self-respect. But at the same time, it's like you do have to outcast those who will be detrimental to your community. So yeah, we're gonna call the coons out. That don't mean I don't got self-respect. That just mean I feel like you can argue that means you have more self-respect. Cause I'm not about to group you in with me. No, you're not us. Yeah, we the same blood. You look like me. We family. But all skin folk ain't kin folk. We know that. We know that. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Come on. We ain't gonna fake like the coons ain't have to go first when revolutions was happening. The coons usually go first. You gotta get them because they gonna be the ones to protect Master more than Master's family. So stop it. You gotta exile the coons. You gotta exile the ones that's gonna pull your fucking community down. That's not me not having self-respect, me calling you a coon. You's a fucking coon. You wanna be one. That's just what the fuck you are. You don't gotta, you look at Roland Martin, he says what? I'm a coon. I had to do so much to become a coon. He look at it like a staple of fucking, like some sort of upgrade in his life. Like he done did something good. He a coon. The black community think he a coon, so now he thinking he doing something. No, nigga, but you can think like that. Candace don't see nothing wrong being called a coon. She get called a coon all the time. She still do the same shit she been doing. What you mean? I mean, that's a matter of perspective, to be honest, whether you think being a coon is bad, but let's just be real. Nigga, we gonna exile the ones that don't need to be here. Real shit. You got to go, baby girl. You's a coon. Sorry. Get the fuck out of here. Just like the bitches in the restaurant. You motherfuckers got to go. The ratchets, the hood rats, the coons, you got to go. All black people can't be saved. I say it all the time. All black people cannot be saved, bruh. All of us can't be saved, my nigga. A lot of us is too fucking far gone, just like the ones in that goddamn restaurant. Perfect example. True, but that song isn't for the classy at all. Nigga, but so now we gotta have a certain type of music to be classy. You gotta now the music isn't classy, so now I can't be classy. The music not classy, so I don't get to be classy. What type of logic is that? That doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense. I don't fuck he was in a DJ, a whole DJ up in that bitch playing throw that ass in a circle. Nigga, that would not affect me getting up. I might be like, hey, throw that ass, suck, hey, throw that ass, suck it, hey, yeah. But I'm not about to get up like, hey, that. Come on, anybody about to do all that? Come on. The music, no. That's a weak ass excuse. The music wasn't classy. That's weak. Weak. I'm sorry. No, that's fucking weak, bruh. No. The music wasn't classy. Nah. I'm not fucking with that.
Facts. She said she got that WAP. So I'm staying with the restaurant owner. Y'all staying with the restaurant owner. For sure. I'm standing with the restaurant owner for sure. No ifs, ands about it. The song may not be for the classy, but you also need to take into account where you're at. They weren't at the club. They were not at the club. Our music helped reflect our culture. That's a fact. That's true too. Let me see. Well, not all the time. The music don't always reflect our culture because a lot of that shit is just controlled propaganda. Some bullshit they trying to put into our culture. It's not really our fucking culture. Anyways, though, let me see. Let me get my food right quick, y'all. Because I want to talk about this damn... What was I about to talk about?
See my purse?
Nah.
It was laying down and the thing is not there.
I thought it was in your purse. I mean, in your car.
When I didn't put my purse in my car.
I put it in there yesterday. We went to go get a pizza.
My pocketbook.
Yes, ma. Your pocketbook. I put it in the car. Damn. Funny shit. My pocketbook. People shit. Call it a pocketbook. Oh shit, my phone about to die. I mean, this phone's still about to die. I can't even move this bitch. Amira! Ma! I can't even move this bitch for real. Hold up. Oh, I'm about to die. Bro, send it around. Bro, go ahead and get my food, bro. Please. Oh, I don't want to do nothing more. It's crazy. Well, your sister, she ain't there eating. Hi, Mimi. Somebody say hi, Amira. That's why I say hope. This ratchet music don't make black women specifically.
Good,
She said, what's good? If you want classy customers, play classy music. I stand with the owner, but the DJ was wilding for that. Nah, wasn't he playing Drake? He was playing I teach you how to network. But the nigga, I've heard that in a restaurant. I've heard that in a regular ass restaurant before. And not got up and started dancing. What's the point? What's your fucking point? I've heard that specific song in Fridays, in Chili's. Like, what the fuck? I've heard dancing music like that. I've worked in plenty of fucking restaurants. I've heard dancing music before, nigga. I promise you. Niggas don't get up and dance, bruh. I'm sorry. Fuck out of here. The music, no. The music, that's not a strong enough argument for me. I'm sorry. No. Music should not justify her ass not knowing how to fucking act. No. I'm not fucking with that. Man, what you want him to play? Beethoven? Right. What the fuck we gonna play? Come on. He gotta play all slow jams because niggas don't know how to act? I can't listen to Drake because niggas don't know how to act. Come on. No. That's weak. That's weak, bruh. No, that's weak. That's weak. I can't listen to slow jam. I can't listen to Lil Wayne because your ass don't know how to act. I can't listen to Bounce That Ass. That's my favorite song because you don't know how to act. Nah, nigga, fuck out of here. You in the brick snow? Yeah, I'm in Brick City, baby. Brick City. I love you, Mom. Anyways, let's get into something else. So I didn't even watch this whole thing because that shit was so boring. Did y'all see Obama on The Breakfast Club? Because I watched some of that, and I couldn't get jiggy with it. I wasn't fucking with that. Can I move my camera over here? Let me move my shit over here. I ain't fucking with this angle no more. Yeah, I watched him on The Breakfast Club, man. I wasn't fucking with that at all, to be completely real with you. I wasn't fucking with that. And I didn't even watch the whole joint. I only watched like probably like a good 10 minutes of it in general. The video probably like an hour. I only watched like a good 10 minutes of that joint because one, it was just boring as hell. I tried to get through it. It was so damn boring. It was like I don't know if they was editing it, but every time somebody wouldn't speak, it was like completely silent. Like it was like a drop dead silence every time somebody spoke. I don't know if that was like the mics or they was editing it, an edit type thing. I don't know, but it was weird. It was just a very dry ass interview. It was very dry, very, very dry, very giving me very much Popeye's biscuits dry, very dry. Okay, so I just couldn't fucking sit there the whole time. And I'm actually a person that can sit there and listen to people. I can listen to dry ass interviews and shit like that. I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I do have a problem with that because I really like looking at shit like that. But I can do it. Like I can do it if I really am interested in the content that's being made, like the subject at hand. You know what I'm saying? Then I can do it. But that shit was just boring as hell. I couldn't do it. I wasn't fucking with that. That shit was boring as hell. Oh yeah, that's the best shit came over here. It's the best light. Oh, thus far. To be honest, he wasn't talking about nothing. Yeah, and then they didn't even talk about nothing. That's what I'm about to get into. Cause I skimmed through it, like I just fast forward through it to some parts. And the part that luckily, y'all know, I found the part where they was talking about black people. That's the only part we care about. Okay. And so, yeah, his raggedy ass was talking about. Well, no, first of all, they all dressed up. Now this is one thing. All of them, Charlemagne, Envy, and Angela Yee, all of these motherfuckers dressed up for this interview, I guess because it was so special, so monumental, because it's Obama. How much he means to the black community. So I guess that's why they got all dressed up and made this like a thing. They in a whole other room and all types of shit. They wasn't even in the studio. And yeah, I'm like, first of all, why the fuck y'all dressing up like I ain't had Dick Gregory up here? Y'all ain't had Dr. Claude up here? Like, shit, I mean, even if you want to get into politicians, you've had other politicians up here. You had Joe Biden up here, Kamala. Why y'all acting like Obama is the king of black people? Why are you acting like Obama's some bullshit? It's like, is it a straw? You got a straw?
No, I ain't got no straw.
Oh, damn. Sorry. You get honey mustard?
Nah.
Oh, you ain't
know,
get
they ain't had the turkey serve today because they ain't had the right shrimp.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's a Popeye boy. You see my nigga Hip came in and told me, Obama on some bullshit. Some bullshit. I don't watch me. Y'all don't watch the Buffett Club anymore. I don't watch the Buffett Club. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, though. Is it two of you? Yeah, that's my twin, bro. That's my twin. My hood. How you like? Brick City 101. This joint dirty as shit. That's how I feel about it. Newark dirty as shit, man. This shit, wow. Newark is fucked up out here. It's cool. Love to see the black people, but I don't like to see all these black people in fucking poverty. This shit fucked up out here in these streets, man. Shit is crazy. But nah, yeah. So let me get back on Obama ass. So yeah, first of all, yeah, they dressed up. That was some bullshit. I don't know why the fuck they did that. They trying to put this man on a pedestal like he means something else for real. He don't. He don't mean shit. But anyways. And fuck out of cut regular shit. Goes in circles about how we say something. Okay, so Charlemagne, y'all know Charlemagne. He on his law, and I don't know if this is I don't know, Charlotte. Like people that you unsure about like that, they'll usually be the agents. I don't want to call him an agent though, because I've seen other black people come out, other influencers I follow that actually kind of fuck with him. So I'm like, all right, let me give him a shot. But he definitely could be an agent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put it past him. Alright, so he's on his little, fake ass or real ass, whatever, conscious wave, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get on his reparations wave and shit like that. So he was the one that was really trying to ask the specific questions, right? Okay, so first he asks, actually, Charlamagne didn't even want to ask this. DJ Envy is the one who asked this. He was the one who's like, yeah, so how do you feel about when African Americans, minorities, and Envy kept saying minority. He said minorities a couple times. I'm like, what the fuck? Envy kind of give me Asian vibes anyway. I don't really like Envy like that. He kind of, I don't know. He just give me like fake ass mulatto coon vibes. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him. I don't know. Is he a mulatto? I don't know. He just give me like fake ass. For one foot in the door, the other foot out the door of black empowerment. Like, you really could switch it. Like, agent vibes. I'm not fucking with him. Anyways. But yeah, so he's like, yeah, how do you feel when African Americans and minorities say that you didn't really do anything for them and da-da-da? And of course, this nigga Obama talks in circles the whole fucking time. Oh, well, I try not to get too worried about it because I understand how what I meant to the black community when I was running and how much hope people had for me and how much people thought I would change. I mean, how much change thought was going to occur and da-da-da-da-da. All this other bullshit. He's like, yeah, black poverty went down and, black ownership went up and it was less black people going to jail and less black juvies and, the poverty rate went down and, unemployment went down and, yeah, so I did for the black community. So Charlemagne follows up, and he's like, which I liked, actually. He's like, well, we want to know exactly, like, you know what I'm saying? We understand the whole, a rising tide lifts all boats, but what did you do specifically for Black Americans? Not minorities, not people of color, but what did you specifically do for Black Americans? And Obama's like, well, let me get this straight. Then he try to backtrack. The nigga try to explain. Because you know what you just said. And had you meant it this way the first time you said you would have said it that way. You didn't say it that way because you didn't fucking mean it. And because you know it's untrue. It's It's false. It's not a fact. You're lying straight out your fucking teeth. Oh, well, let me get this straight. What I meant was, actually, Black poverty went down faster than everyone else. Yeah. And actually, we went to jail less than everyone else. Yeah, that's what I meant. And also, what I meant by we also was going to jail. I mean, it was less juvies than everyone else, and poverty went down, and health. We got more health care than everyone else. Why are you lying? Straight out your motherfucker. You know that's a lie. You know that's a lie. You know that's a lie. And then even forget that, nigga, you was the only Black president, baby. You didn't bring up reparations one time in your whole 8 years. What are you talking? You didn't even get any type of policies, nothing formed to even get us on a ball rolling for reparations. And you didn't say nothing about the wealth gap. It wasn't a coincidence he didn't even mention the fucking wealth gap. Or these fucking police or race soldiers killing us and getting the fuck away. You didn't want to mention that. I bet you if he would have brought up Trayvon or Mike Brown or any of them, he probably wouldn't have had too much to say. What you do about that? What did you do about race soldiers killing us and getting the fuck away? What you do about that? What you do about the wealth gap? What you do about that specifically? How'd you help us in that specifically with that? Because that's a major issue. I guarantee you it wouldn't have been no, I did this, it went down more than everyone else. Like, no. And that's why I said Charlotte kind of give me like agent vibes, because it's like, you should have said that. And I don't know if they edited that out, which they could have. It's possible. They could have edited that part out maybe, because I did say it was kind of like, the audio was a little weird. So they could have edited that out, but as soon as Obama said that, he should have followed up like, well, what about the wealth gap? You literally did nothing to change that. What about that? What about all these Black people who got killed under your administration and nothing happened to them? What about that? That's what you should have said. But he just let it kind of roll over like, Black people did do more. Okay, well, we did get more than this. We did get more than... Stop. Like, this nigga not even the president no more. Why does he even care? Like, where's the filter coming from? This man is not even the fucking president no more. He's not running. And then he want to follow up with Obama. He was like, what did Charlamagne ask him? He asked him, he said, what do you think? Okay, and I like this too. What do you think? What do you think Black Americans deserve now, especially after what we did in the election? And I think he was referring to after us basically carrying Biden through the election. You know what I'm saying? Like us being the only reason, or the main reason why this nigga won. What do you think the Democrats owe us because of that? That was specifically what he asked. He asked, what does the Democrats owe Black people, especially after this past election? What do they owe us? His response is, I think they deserve justice, just like everybody else. What? First of all, that's how you start off your answers. We deserve justice just like everybody else. Nigga, he just said. Charlamagne had just said, we already understand the rising tide lifts all boats thing, but we want to know something specifically about Black Americans. For this nigga just to go right back around to, I don't think y'all deserve justice just like everybody else. No, baby. That's not how it works. Thanks, bro. That's not how it works. It's gonna work. The only way we're gonna get out this joint, just like Charlotte said, is with extreme, specific policies that got us up in this predicament. It's gonna be extreme, specific policies to get us up out. What are you talking about? That little bullshit ass, healthcare. He wanna keep bringing up healthcare. Yeah, Black people had healthcare. Okay, we got healthcare, but bitch, we can't use it for that long because you niggas is killing us. Fucking race soldiers. Yeah, I got healthcare, but I guess that don't mean too much because I can walk down the street and get killed by a fucking race soldier. Come on. I get pulled over and get killed by a fucking white supremacist. Stop it. What the fuck that got to do with healthcare? Come on, nigga. What are you talking about? You ain't talking about life insurance, nigga. At least if life insurance, nigga, if somebody died, it's coming out. We getting a check. It's coming out their pocket. Insurance companies' pockets. What do you mean? The fucking healthcare. The fuck? Free healthcare, yeah. about free healthcare. Most black people don't even go to the hospital like that. We only go to the hospital when it's something serious. We don't even use our fucking healthcare for real. We don't go to the hospital unless something serious. The fuck, especially when we young. Okay, you be alright. Drink some ginger ale. The fuck, put a band-aid on it. Go to sleep. The fuck, stop crying. Hold it. Put some ice on it. What you mean? Like, put a towel on it. Make sure it stop bleeding. You gonna be good. I promise you. My daddy used to say that, and it was a little traumatic. Okay, it was a little extreme. But he used to say that to us all the time. Nigga, you ain't bleeding, you be alright. Even if we was bleeding, it was like, you ain't bleeding that much, you be alright. I'm trying to tell you, most of the time, I don't even remember ever going to the doctor at all when I was a child. For no fucking reason at all. I don't remember ever going to the doctor. Ever. I think when we got shots, maybe when I was a kid or some shit like that. We got a checkup a couple times. But other than that, we never went to the doctor. It was never like, and I went to the doctor one time when I was in high school, and that was because I was literally, it was egregious. I don't even know if I want to tell y'all. But I had some sort of virus or something, and I deadass didn't have a choice but to go to the doctor. That was literally the only fucking reason, though. Other than that, you got a little headache, a migraine for a couple days, your legs swollen, you got sprained ankle. Man, you'll be alright. Anybody, man, we don't even use that shit like that. Come on. We use that. It usually for that. Healthcare is usually reserved for the elder black people. You gotta get medications and shit like that. We don't use that shit like that. Drink some Robitussin. Exactly. Drink some damn Robitussin. Drink some Benadryl. Take a Benadryl. You gonna be alright. We don't even use that shit like that. Talking about healthcare. Come on, man. At least do life insurance. At the very least, we can get free life insurance. Fuck, y'all gonna pay for that. Fuck is you talking about? Damn healthcare. Fuck out of here. He would have been better on bed sheet drying. That used to get me heated, bro. That's for real. Hello, good shit. Double agent for white supremacists. White supremacy and being born to screw us. That should have pulled out. Love that chicken for Popeye. Yeah, love that shrimp, nigga. The chicken is fuck the chicken. The shrimp is better than the chicken. Damn shrimp be here. Black. He's African from Kenya. Yeah, he's not a black American. He's not a foundation of black American. We don't come from them people. So yeah, but this one kind of got me even more tight up. Cause he says, yeah, I hope that they get, well, we should get justice just like everybody else. Then he follows up with, yeah, I'm not sure what Kamala and, hold on, let me read it from my notes, because I don't want to fuck it up. What do you say? I think we owe them justice just like everyone else. Problem is that justice has been deferred for too long. Blah, 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 blah. We've never done a full reckoning of what was part of the essential building of this country. In concrete terms, I don't want to overstate what a Kamala and Joe will do, but at the very minimum, they should be mindful. Let me repeat that. Never done a full reckoning of what was part of the essential building of this country in the concrete terms. I don't know if y'all know what concrete terms is, but that means specific. That means clear, okay? That means that's clear on what you're about to say. Okay, that means let me clarify what I mean in specific terms. In concrete terms, I don't want to overstate what Kamala and Joe will do, but at the very minimum, they should be mindful that African Americans put faith in them to make things better. Let me show y'all what I wrote there. What did I write there? Can y'all see what I wrote there right there? Right there at the bottom? Oh, y'all can see what I wrote. Right there at the bottom. What does that say? Fuck out of here, nigga. Didn't name anything tangible. Fuck out of here. What are you talking about? You want them to be, you think they're going to, the most they're going to, at the very minimum, I'm sorry, at the very minimum, they should be mindful that we put faith in them? Nigga, we put our ballots in they fucking box. That's what we did. We didn't put faith in them. We put our ballots in their box. Nigga, they owe us. What are you talking about? We've been doing that for over like 40 years now. What are you talking about? We put faith in them? They need to be mindful? What? But I bet you if you would have brought up what you gonna do for LGBT, you would have been, oh yeah, well Joe Biden's, he's passing some LGBTQ rights in the first 100 days of his presidency. But for black people, it's I just hope that they're gonna be mindful. Not reparations, no tangibles, no policies, no, I I would at least hope them to black neighborhoods, so we can start rebuilding black neighborhoods. Get some more black jobs, more black ownership going. Man, I feel like that's something. Even if he would have said something vague like that, nothing even too. That's not even vague, but nothing even too specific. Like, yeah, I just want them to help the wealth gap, and I'd like them to help them with more health care, with more. He didn't even say that. Like, you could just, the disregard for us is just blatant at this fucking point. It's just blatant. It's just blatant at this point. Like, seriously. You're not even the president no more. And y'all done dressed up for this nigga. You done put on your good nigga, your good fucking house shoes and all this other shit. Got on a little tie. You're speaking all proper. Y'all ain't interrupting each other. Charlamagne ain't doing his little fucking antics he usually do with everybody else. Y'all nice and uppity for this Negro, huh? Like he did something for y'all. Like he doing something for us. And he gonna sit up here in your face and say, I ain't doing shit for none of y'all. And y'all still gonna say, okay. Obama, you're so nice. Your book is so nice. I'm just so amazed you wrote about this. And I'm just, you're such a staple in our community. And he's sitting up here right in your fucking face saying, nigga, I ain't doing shit for you. But vote Democrats, though. Because y'all need health care. Y'all need health care, right? Vote Democrats. Because more than niggas getting health care with Democrats than Republicans. Just to let y'all know, y'all need to vote for Democrats. What? This shit is insulting. It's insulting. That shit is insulting, bruh. And the fact that nobody ain't people in the comments, oh my God, he got Charlamagne. Oh, Charlamagne tried to get him with the questions, and don't get me wrong, because there's a couple people in the comments that's like, yeah, this is some bullshit. They not on code. Black people on code was in the comments. Let me say that, okay? But it was a significant amount of black people, or just not even black people, but people in the comments talking about, yeah, Charlamagne, he tried, and Obama, he's so good with his words, and he's so well-spoken, I love him, oh my gosh, this was such a great interview. Apparently they canceled a Megan Thee Stallion interview to do this one. I'm like, shit, you should have had Meg on. Fuck, she's more of a staple in the black community than this motherfucker is. Fuck, what are you talking about? She relate more to her ass than Obama. At least she's a foundational black American. I would have rather watched that. Fuck, what are you talking about? Obama not even president no more. For what? For what? Charlamagne asked the questions, but accepted Obama's BS questions. Right. He asked the question, he accepted his bullshit ass answer, and that's what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I do like that he went back and still tried to get him to name something specific, but he should have threw shade. You would have did it for anybody else. Shit, you was throwing more shade. He was throwing more shade than Monique. What you mean? I didn't see you treat other guests worse than that. Like, what you mean? You act like this is a special motherfucker. No, treat him like you treat the rest of these fucking guests. Tell him how stupid he fucking sounds. Please. Because you would have gave him Ducky today and the other day. Correct? Come on. Like, nah, that's what I'm like, nah, that nigga might be of the age of provocateur. I don't know. I ain't fuck with it. I missed the hour of this. Rewind, baby, rewind. That's why we got to rewind. Damn, it don't even feel like I've been up here an hour either. Joe has outlived his usefulness to them. Him hurting his foot is going to made a series of timely acts, and then we'll cover just removing Kamala. It's a true president. She is a drag. Yeah. If Biden get up in there, Kamala going next. Kamala is going to be up in that bitch before 2024. No doubt about it. Did you see Tamika Mallory say sexism is a bigger issue than racism? Oh, King Leak. Hell yeah, I seen that bullshit. I just tweeted about it because she was on TMZ. Hold up. I think I wrote notes for that too. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Tamika Mallory, yeah. She was on TMZ talking about sexism. And you know what? I've had a problem with, I ain't had a problem, but I ain't really fucked with her ever since. I talked about this on live before. She did an interview on Red Table Talk. And ever since that interview, she was talking about trans Black Lives Matter. Trans black women are real women. After I heard her say that bullshit on that interview, I said, okay, nah, I can't fuck with her like that. I ain't really fucking with her like that. I never really came out and said nothing against her because I fuck with this. I know apparently she be doing like activism and shit like that. I be out here in these streets organizing, mobilizing. What's that shit? Everybody want to use that bullshit ass thing. What's that nigga saying? What's that man name? The fat dude, black dude, Killer Mike. Killer Mike. Ever since he went on that rant at the revolt thing, talking about black people need to mobilize. To organize, get together, unite. I forgot, he used like 3 other eyes words, like organize, mobilize, generalize, get together, stop nigga eyes, and I don't know. He said some bullshit like that, but ever since he said that bullshit, Everybody is trying to use his damn rhetoric. Yeah, you gotta go, boo. Say hi to my live. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi.
All right, come on, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Say hi.
Yeah, you too. Let's go, yeah.
She only 2, y'all.
Come on.
Bye-bye.
Come on, yeah.
Yeah, what was she just threw my train thought off. What was I about to say? Yeah, so ever since then I wasn't fucking with her though. So yeah, she's up on TMZ and she's like, what was she talking about? They was talking about Donald Trump, Kamala, all this other bullshit. So the first thing she said was Donald Trump was an imminent threat. Okay? And she was basically trying to make the point, which I hate this point. I just want to touch on this. I hate that fucking point. Everybody keeps saying that Donald Trump was like the worst thing in the world. We just had to get this nigga out of the office. Fuck out of here. Okay? She acting like it's contradictory because she's like, oh, well, I don't put my trust in no white man. But Donald Trump had to go. Joe Biden needed to get up in there because he's a little bit better. He less than 2 weavers. Well, you're putting your trust in this white man if you're saying that he's better than him. Well, he's clearly not. He's clearly not better than him, to be honest with you. So... But you're putting your trust in him. I don't put my trust in no white man, though. But Joe Biden and Kamala, they're going... Okay. All right. Okay. I see where you're coming from, Tamika. Okay. You want some bullshit, but all right. Let me see. Then she says, yeah, I don't put my trust in no but you'll put it in the... oh, yeah, not only that. She says, I don't put my trust in no white man, but you'll put it in a non-black woman? So you telling me you won't put your faith in Joe Biden, but you'll put it in Kamala? You ain't got no faith in Joe Biden, but you got faith in Kamala. Oh yeah, even though Joe Biden, and she says this too, another contradictory thing. Oh yeah, I know that he's been a part of some of the things that has been detrimental to the black community. I understand that, but I also believe people can change. Fuck out of here, Tamika. How has he changed? How has he changed since the fucking crime bill? How? And what the fuck make you think within this 4 years he's going to do any better than he was doing these last 47 years as an elected official? Fuck is you talking about? What are you saying? Kamala ain't no damn better. So what are you saying? She fucking to get better, to go higher in the hierarchy. Stop fucking playing. And locking black people up while she do it. Stop it. So you putting faith, you won't put your faith in a white man, but you'll put it in this white man, in this non-black woman. Okay, Tamika. Okay. Let me see. This is shit like this. You hear this because these are Twitter points. This is shit that motherfuckers be saying on Twitter and shit. And left wing points. Everybody want to make these fucking Dems want to make. Oh yeah, he was so bad. Oh yeah, Kamala's so much better. But then I don't put my trust in no white man. Bitch, make up your mind. But okay. Sexism arguably is arguably worse than. I'm sorry, she said sexism is either, it's arguably just as bad or worse than racism in this country. If Kamala wins, she said if Kamala wins, it'll still be an uphill battle for us because of how women are treated in this country. Baby, for who? Tamika, for who? I don't even want to come at her that bad because I think Tamika, she got a good heart. Alright? I like the speech she did the little dramatic ass speech she had about George Floyd. She had supported the minister. She cool. She seems like she cool peoples, alright? So I'm trying not to come at you too hot, Tamika. But who are you talking about when you say us? Who are you referring to, baby? I'm just confused. Because Kamala, when she say us, she ain't talking about black women. She's not referring to, even though she may get up on the stage and say, yeah, I'm the first black American Indian, whatever the fuck. She's not referring to you. I promise she ain't talking about me when she say us. So, baby, why you think your plight is attached to hers? Because she's a non-black, not even foundational, non-black woman. Who's us? Why are you grouping yourselves together with this woman who don't want shit to do with your ass? I'm just confused. I'm real confused. Who's us? Who the fuck is us? Sexism is gonna be a uphill battle for us. For who? Black women we don't got the same struggles as white women. Our plate ain't the same as theirs, as white or non-black women. What the fuck? It's arguably not even completely the same as other black people in this damn nation that's not from here. So what are you talking about? Who is us? Who is us? How is sexism? Because I'm going to tell you right now, sexism don't affect me more than racism. And I guarantee you go to any other black person that's who's conscious and that knows about the race experiences they had, they're not going to say sexism has been a bigger issue than racism. There's no way. There's no fucking way. White supremacy is the number one issue. It's where sexism stems from, baby. So if sexism is your number one issue, white supremacy should be. White supremacy should be your number one issue. Because that's where all these other isms stem from. Colorism, sexism, texturism. What are you talking about? All that shit stems from white supremacy. So why wouldn't that be your number one issue? Tamika? I'm just confused. I'm confused. Someone who's screaming, who's making dramatic ass speeches about George Floyd and shit. You got all this to say about Black Lives Matter shit. You don't recognize the white supremacy is a bigger deal than sexism? How don't you recognize that? You supposed to be an activist. Come on. Stop it. I was genuinely confused for a second. Like, she is tripping. Nah, I'm not rocking with that. So I don't know if she's like I said, I'm not going to come out and, I don't want to speak too bad about her because I don't know shit like that. But I know damn well, non-agents don't say shit like that. People who ain't agents don't say shit like that. Tariq Nasheed would never say no shit like that. Dr. Umar would never say no shit like that. He could say what they want. He a scammer, he a whatever. He would never say no shit like that. He would never get up on a public platform and say sexism is a bigger issue than white supremacy. Hell no. He would never say that. Come on. Vicky Dillon would never say that. Stop it. Come on. So, just that within itself is like, And I've already heard some rumors about my son. I was already a little, on the fence about both of them. But nah, that shit kind of took me out the game. I'm like, Tamika, you tripping like shit. I'm sorry. She been doing this shit for a little too long for me to have to, for this to be something that this is a mistake or she didn't mean it that, like, no, you meant what you meant. At this point, because just a few months ago, you wasn't even talking about Black Trans Lives Matter and shit. You got pressured into that. The fucking Democrats pressured her ass into saying, and these fake ass liberals wanted to pressure her ass into saying that Black trans women are real women. She did that. Then she got on the Black trans lives matter wave. All Black lives matter. And now you talking about sexism is a bigger issue than racism? You lost me. I'm not done follow. I'm sorry. You got me fucked up. Because you tripping like shit. Now you giving me Asian vibes. If you wasn't before, you definitely are now. You giving me fucking Asian vibes. I don't like that. Yeah, Scrutiny, you like to see it? This country is built on women worshiping. There's a documentary on this whole Washington, D.C. It's built on women worshiping. Worshiping who? Q, link your Twitter page. Yeah, my Twitter page. I'll link. I don't know why I don't ever do my descriptions before I post a video. I gotta start doing that. I always forget. I just be posting. I just put the other news, put the thumbnail up there, and then be like, all right, fuck it, let's get it. I gotta start putting the description in my, cause that way I can just tell people check the description in my, in the description. I don't know how to do that. All my other videos have it though. All my other videos have my links to my socials in the description though. But I always add it after I post it. I gotta start doing it before that. You like Tariq, his kids be walking and throwing off your train of thought. Tariq do be doing that shit, yeah. We can tell. She was on the right track after that interview, but she fell off a bit. Yeah. Nope, I rooted for Tamika in the very beginning and then found out she was working for the Dems. Yeah, I wasn't fucking with that either. Angela Stanton is like a broken clock to me. It's like a broken clock. What do you mean she like a broken clock? I like Angela Stanton. I actually like Angela Stanton. She cool as hell. I like a lot of her stances, should I say. I don't like the fact that she goes so hard for Trump, but I do like a lot of her stances. Especially like abortion and shit like that. She making sense. I fucks with her. So Charlamagne the God talks way more shit when he's on other platforms. Hell yeah! They're already saying Biden needs to thank white men for putting him in office. Yeah, I seen, Andrew Yang talking about we need to get a credit. Asians is the reason why they won Georgia. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of here, fucking Asians. You know them damn Asians ain't saved no fucking Joe Biden. Get the hell out of here. Them Asians don't give a fuck about no damn Joe Biden. Fuck out of here. Andrew Stanton was handling all of them in her interview. Yes, that's what made me like Angela Stanton. When I watched that interview, I said, oh, these fucking coons, bro. I fucks with Shorty. She stayed 10 toes down throughout that whole interview. I fucks with Shorty. Because they was on some Democratic agent shit. They was on some agent shit in that damn interview. Trying to go on Angela. They was really trying to gang up on Angela. She handled all their asses though. She did that motherfucker. Malcolm wonders about these entertainer activists and leaders. Yeah. That motherfucker said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. And all of them let that slide. Exactly. Right. What the hell? I almost forgot about that. I've always wonder that. But in your opinion, what do women generally go through that is so traumatic? What you mean specifically? What do women go through specifically that is so traumatic? Well, white supremacy affects black men and black women. You know what I'm saying? It affects both of us equally, I would say. But it is in some ways kind of different. You know what I'm saying? In some ways, it's actually an advantage. We can get advantages. You know what I'm saying? In some ways, we don't. You know? Okay, let me see. What's something specific? Like something specific. I'm trying to think. Something specific. Okay, well, let's get into medical. Okay, medical field. Alright, something specific will be like black women not getting enough attention. Oh, nah, cause see, black men don't really. I think I seen an article or some shit where black men, like, it was like black men don't go to the hospital or some shit like that. Or they get less. I forgot, some bullshit like that. But anyway, I know that's one. Okay, let me just go with that one. Okay, black women, they got like a higher mortality rate or some shit like that. Like, we don't, and I can say that from experience too. In hospitals, there's a whole history of them. When you go back to Henrietta Stacks, all the way back to, I forgot the other black woman's name or whatever, who they did the first C-section on, who they did the first what is it called? I forgot what it's called. The exact surgery is called, but we did like some of the first surgeries, just going back to slavery, stemmed from black women. When it comes to women surgery specifically, we had to deal with that shit. We was getting C-sections. Me and my sister was just talking about this shit the other day. Black women was getting C-sections with no anesthesia, no epidurals, no nothing. Like, they just was feeling their fucking stomachs getting cut the fuck open. You know what I'm saying? And so that trickled down into today's society. Now you got fucking doctors who don't believe black women when they're in pain. You have black kids. I did a video on, I think. Did I do a video? Oh, I went live about this. The little black girls who it was like 3 little black girls who all went to the hospital. And the doctors, none of them was diagnosed correctly because the doctors wasn't taking their symptoms seriously enough. So all of them, I think one of them died in the hospital in like 2 days. Another one got sent home. She died at her house after a day of being home and shit like that. But that's all from neglect. From racist ass doctors. You know what I'm saying? That's white supremacy within itself. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a small, specific thing that happens to black women specifically. It's just we don't even get enough attention when it comes to the medical field. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to basic needs. It was like healthcare. We getting healthcare. Bitch, we can't even use the healthcare because the doctors ain't even listening to us when we get to the hospital. We got healthcare just to not even be able to use the shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing specifically that I can think of just off the top of my head. You know what I'm saying? That specifically affects black women. But this is something, I'm glad you asked that question though, because I asked that question when Ice Cube was on Fox. When Ice Cube was on the Fox with with Lisa Ray and all those other black women, and they was up there talking about, well, nothing is in the contract specifically for black women, da, da, da. And like I said then, I still think they was wrong as shit because we have to address the needs of the majority before we address individual needs or the needs of just one side of the group. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I wasn't fucking with But even then, I was like, yeah, what the fuck do black women need that black men don't need? You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I'll have to do my own shit on that. Might be a whole nother video. I could probably do a video on that, to be honest. And honestly, and vice versa, shit that black men need, that black women, you know what I'm saying? Black men specifically need. I probably could make a video on that if I did research on it and shit like that. But honestly, off the top of my head, it's not too many things. When I think about white supremacy, I'm thinking about it affecting both of us. I can think about better. That's why I'm like, shit, I thought about the medical shit, the hospital shit. I'm like, shit, black men don't get too much better treatment in the hospitals than black women do. You know what I'm saying? Black men don't even like going to the hospitals for real because of that reason. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. That shit real, though. Shit crazy. Let me see. Hysterectomy. Oh, is that what I was talking about? Hysterectomy. Okay. All rise for the ultimate sexy is here. I'm dead. What's up, Kai? That's what I mean by broken clock. She caped for Trump too much. Okay, yeah. Yes, I don't like that. I don't like that either. She caped for Trump. But I do like what she be talking about when she into like abortions and shit like that. I be agreeing with her. Even deep state shit. Young Pharaoh be fucking with her because of that deep state shit, you know. All I'm going to say is the feminist black women on Twitter continue this divisive rhetoric. They're going to slowly force black men to do the same thing at some point, and y'all going to be left with the bums. Yeah, I refuse. That's why I be like, hell nah. This is why it's important to be speaking about shit like that, because y'all got us fucked up. If the black men out here that know we need y'all, nigga, we ain't about to get pushed to the side like these ratchet ass, divest, democratic, the liberal, feminist ass black men. We ain't about to make them look like they majority. Hell nah. And if they are, we ain't about to make them look like they represent all of us, because they don't. Fuck no. They don't. Women worship in DC means District of Columbia. Columbia was a Greek goddess. Oh, okay. District of Columbia was a Greek goddess. Okay. Biden is terrible. Think about it. Have we seen her with any men since her baby father was killed for some drug thing? I suspect she speaks for gays on more ways than one. Tamika, she not dating my son? Is my son like her brothers? I thought they was just dating. And I ain't that bad. Are they not dating? That's my son and Tamika, or are they brothers and sisters? Are they related? Why are they always together? That's what I mean by rude. It's directing me. Jordan.
It's in the top of one of my bags.
Oh, money color.
Let's stick it right on the side of one of them. I got cord. Your sister. Here, go right here, babe. Your sister, of course.
What?
Gonna load my keys in the car. And then gonna tell me some stupid mess about.
She has keys in her?
Wait a minute. And they're gonna tell me the car is fine. I said, do you realize that you can start my car as long as the key is needed? It can't lock.
So bad.
Wait a minute. me and Javier lose the key in the car all the time and just leave it like that. And just drive the car.
I'm dead.
My purse sitting up in there. The car is unlocked.
No, I'm retarded.
What are you talking about, Mom? People do it all the time. No, dumbass people do it. That's what dumb shit your father did. Got our car stolen before the damn Lincoln. Left it sitting up there with it running in front of us. Hospital center. And somebody got right in and drove off with it.
I am weak.
Now tell me that ain't dumb. Dumb stuff I've heard of in my life.
Young Fur does way too much religion bashing for people to actually hear and understand his message. He does, but you know what? I don't mind it. Well, I'm not religious, so I don't mind that shit. I think it should be funny as hell. But I can see how he could kind of lose a crowd because of that. I mean, it's just like the way I be going hard on, like, you know what I'm saying, transphobic. Like, people be trying to call me a transphobe and shit like that. Even though I don't be saying no transphobic, homophobic shit. I just be saying some real shit, to be honest with you. But I lose a crowd because of the way I speak on LGBT shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially black people. You know what I'm saying? Well, not especially black people, but that black crowd, that black LGBT crowd, I kind of miss out on. Even though there's actually a lot of black LGBT that fuck with me too, because they fuck with what I'm saying. But a lot of them stray away from my shit because of how hard I go on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, Young Pharaoh is a little more extreme, though. I will say that. He was calling Jesus gay. Okay? He was saying, look, if Jesus wasn't real, even if he was real, he probably was gay. Alright, that's a little extreme. Nigga, you going... That nigga be going hard. He be going in. Like, bro, you gotta chill. Just a little bit, you know? Like, maybe he should have put that on his Patreon, because we pay to see shit like that. But, yeah. I mean, even when I seen him post that shit, I thought that shit was funny. But I seen people in the comments like, yo, I'm going to unfollow you. I can't believe you could disrespect Jesus like this. Disrespect someone's religion. I mean, but religion is it's one of the, I feel like it's one of the worst things. Not even feel like it is one of the worst things that has been implemented in our community, but it's also one of the best things, depending on the religion and how you practice it. Because you get discipline, you get structure, you get boundaries, you get a sense of morale with Christianity or Islam. Those are the main two ones inside of black Americans practice either Christianity or Islam. So, and both of those, you do get a form of structure. You do get a form of, a moral compass. You get you learn boundaries, you learn discipline, especially within Islam. I tell you all the time, that's why I'll be saying shit, that's why I'll be talking shit about Islam. I know Young Pharaoh, he even comes out to talk shit about, you know what I'm saying, Muslims and be exposed to how, I think, they do like a documentary on how like the nation killed Malcolm X and shit like that. Like, he be going in. I think he went on Farrakhan and shit like that. Like, he go in. He don't give a fuck. I get it. But I always will have a level of respect there because I understand what the nation did, at least for me and my family. Like, nigga, my daddy did crack. I told y'all this. When I tell y'all shit could have been worse, nigga, shit could have been worse. This is coming from somebody who was, nigga, I don't even want to get to it, but shit was fucked up, okay? Shit was fucked up, okay? At a certain point in our fucking lives, all right? Especially for my older siblings. Luckily, we caught the last bit of it when he was just about to get on crack. I think he was only up on crack until probably maybe 2000, I don't even want to name the year, but I was probably like at 9, 7. Maybe like 7 or some shit when he really stopped doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he was crazy. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of irrational. And he was annoying as fuck. And a bunch of other shit wrong with his ass. But my older 3 siblings really caught the brunt of the worst days of him on crack. And when I say Nigga, if he hadn't joined the nation, shit would have been 10 times worse. Nigga, shit would have been 10 times worse. Had he not joined the nation. So I can't, like, I thought a part of me feels like wrong, like coming out and speaking up against them, like being on some bullshit like that for the nation specifically. Cause I'm like, damn, nigga, I know for a fact, had I not been raised in the nation, nigga, I would even came out worse. To be honest, I would have went to South Carolina and probably turned the fuck up when I was in school. Like, nigga, that ass. But because of that discipline that was kind of instilled in me from as a child, man, nah, you know, real shit. It's one of the reasons why I'm doing this shit now. That ass, like, that's some real shit, man. I'm saying, but yeah, he do kind of go in though. He does go in though. He kind of OD. He kind of ODs. He called Jesus gay, but most of those pharaohs that he worshipped was involved in some kind of homosexuality. Egregious. Egregious. Let me move on. I fuck with Young Pharaoh. Let me move the fuck on, cause I like Young Pharaoh. Where my phone go? I fucks with Pharaoh, man. I just heard it. It was vibrate. What I do with that hell? What I do with it? Shit. I fuck with Pharaoh though, but he do kind of OD though. I see why. When we posted that shit about Jesus being gay, I was like, oh hell, this nigga's trying to get dragged. He's trying to get canceled. I don't know what's going on. I'm not religious either, but the way he talked about RZA, he talked to RZA, Islam is disrespect for your religion shouldn't define your stance, believe in what you. Oh yeah, then I think he did talk to RZA. I don't know if I ever watched it or if I watched the whole thing. I can't really remember. I feel like I might have seen a clip of it or something. Mallory got started in activism after her son's father was killed by cops. Okay, yeah, I knew that. Remember she ran shopped in organization for a while. Okay, she played both sides of the argument now, but more for gay people. Egregious. All right, let me see. Oh, let me just talk about this real quick too. Y'all seen the baby? Yeah, okay. See, y'all know Nate Robinson. I'll go to ATM before you get there. Before you get here, check yourself. Oh, I didn't even. Did she just in there? I got it. I know y'all seen the Nate Robinson fight, right? Shout out to Crown Vale because she posted this on her story for me to see it. But on Instagram, y'all go follow her on Instagram. But so Nate Robinson got knocked out. Okay, I don't even know who the fuck Nate Robinson is. I don't know nothing about sports for real. I don't know who the fuck that man is. I ain't really give a damn about this fight. I don't know. I seen a bunch of people talking about it. I don't know about this nigga. Who the fuck is that? I don't even know. Okay, he was apparently fighting Jake Paul. I actually know who he is. He's a YouTuber and shit like that. Well, I've heard of him. Because I think his brother was in a bunch of controversy. Logan Paul. His brother had some shit going on with like a dead body in the woods or some shit. And I think some racist shit going on. I don't know. I think I seen him in some controversy at some point. But I know their names. So like Luke and Jake Paul. I know their names though. So yeah. Apparently this nigga Jake knocked this nigga Nate out. Right. Yeah, this nigga Nate out. Right. And so now they got this Nate Robinson challenge. I'm ready to smoke. I'm about to be done. So now they got this Nate Robinson challenge going on, and where people like lay on the floor and like act like they knocked the fuck out. So apparently the baby was in the studio with this nigga Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Not like I'm dead. This nigga, why was he in the studio with Luke? Is it Luke or Jake that knocked the nigga out? I think it was Luke, right? Wasn't it Luke? Yeah. Why was he in the studio with Luke Paul and was doing the challenge? Now hold on, let me get this right too. Is Nate Robinson a coon? Even if he's a coon, I still don't feel right about this. But do black people not fuck with him or something? Because the way black people is dragging this nigga, I'm like, y'all acting like a white boy didn't just knock this nigga out. Why the fuck is y'all dragging this shit like this? Jake Paul, a rapper too, fuck that nigga. Why is black people so adamant on drag? I mean, I dead ass seen a weed package for cookies with this man knocked out on the pack. Yeah. I mean, why are we trying so hard to drag this black man? Like I said, I don't even know who the nigga is, but really, the baby? You gonna be up in the studio with this nigga and do the Nate Robinson challenge? Really, babe? Really, the baby? That's a little. Am I tripping on is that coon-like behavior? Is that a little selloutish behavior? Because nigga, I would never, like, at the end of the day, like I said, I don't even know who this man is, but that's just on code. My nigga, I'm not about to get up there with no white boy, especially the white boy who knocked this nigga out. and do the challenge with him and make it a joke. Like, it's, bruh. I thought that was, like, what are you doing? Like, he's white. Why are we dragging this black man through the mud? Like, we should be like, oh yeah, he lost. Like, if anything, we should have made a joke. Like, yeah, he lost, but he was about to get up though. He was about to whoop him though. If they wouldn't have did that shit in the last round, like that's what we should be doing. That's on code. We not, man. Why the fuck is niggas making this a big thing about this nigga getting like that shit is off code as fuck. I don't not like that. Like I said, I don't even know who this man is. Is this man a coon? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Unless we already exiled this nigga and this is like we just making fun of him type shit because he was already exiled. Why are we going so hard on this nigga? For what? For what? This ain't the first nigga to get knocked out. What does this not happen often in boxing? It's boxing. I'm confused. What do you... Come on. And then Jake Paul out of all people. Come on. My nigga. For what? The baby. You tripping. Bruh. I ain't never even seen you with this man before. Now this nigga get knocked out. Now you want to go and kind of look a little clout chasey. Now you want to go and clout chase with this nigga. Come on. You got, and then the music in the background, he mentioned him in the song. I knock a nigga out like Blue Paul, some shit. I think that was Stunner of Vegas who sang it in the song. But nigga, really? Really? You giving me coonish, baby. It's a little, you're bucking your eyes a little bit. It's a little tap. You look like you're tap dancing and just a little. I'm just saying. I'm like, I don't know who this is. Is he a coon? Because I don't see why we would be dragging this nigga through. If this was Roland Martin, that's one thing. Okay, Roland Martin, he deserved that shit. He's definitely an agent. We can drag him. He's a cooning ass agent. Let's drag him. But Nate Robinson, what Nate Robinson do to the people? I'm just saying. Why are we dragging this nigga through the mud? Like, come on. This is not like we trying to uphold. I don't see nobody really like glorifying Jake Paul, but it's like you're indirectly doing it by shitting on the black man. Come on, let's just do a little better. I can't lie, I was laughing because some jokes was hitting that night, but niggas was OD. Nah, even I seen a couple of those actually kind of some memes and shit, but I'm like, nigga, really? You in the studio with the nigga on the floor though? Come on, bro, that's OD. This is the second time the baby done some cool stuff. We can't give him a third chance. When was the first time he did some cool shit? When was the first time he did some cool shit? What was the first time? It was at least, that's a funny name. It's definitely coonish. It is. That's what I thought. But see, and then, not only that, because even after his father died, I thought he kind of, I was suspect about his father. Alright, this is off topic. I was a little sus about his father when his father died, right? Because I know I be in my conspiracy bag and shit, my red pill bag, right? My conspiracy shit.
My phone.
I'll be done in like 10 minutes. I'm using my niece's phone to go live, and once I can use my phone to do my notes. I'm about to be finished now. So yeah. But yeah, I be on my red pill shit though. And I just want to throw this out there right quick. Alright, so I was a little sus about his father, okay? But now the brother, y'all know his brother just died, right? The last video he put out was at the brother's funeral. I don't know if y'all seen that video. If you haven't seen it, what's the video called? It's the Gucci Pico. Right? And I'm just sitting there looking at the video like, what the fuck is what's going on here? Because you're mourning over your dead brother. Again, and I was just talking about this in my last live, like, being up, like, crying on camera and shit. This is kind of related to that. Like, putting all your emotions, everything that bad happened, you got to put up online and shit like this, getting, like, clout chasing. You're desperately, fiending for attention. You'll get it anyway, even if you're sad. You just want attention. Okay, and this kind of correlates with this, though. But, number one, if you're mourning over your brother, why in the fuck would you do a video at his funeral? You're mourning over your brother, which means this is close. You don't do funerals like days apart from each other in a while. Like, funerals are like a couple days after that person dies because the body is going to start, breaking down, Am I moving weird? This phone about to die. Oh, hell. I'm on this bitch on charger, right? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, this bitch about to die, though. My charger is just weak as fuck. That's why. This bitch about to die. So yeah, why are you making a video? You could have waited to make this video and put more thought into it, had more aspects of your brother in the video and really dedicated that video and that song to your brother. Instead, you kind of chose to steal the spotlight during his funeral and make a video. And then even in the video, you don't even look like you're genuinely sad. He got, I think it's a couple shots of him like with a tear coming down or something. He like kind of rap all sad like, yeah, you my brother, you know I love you, da 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 da. But it's giving sacrifice. It's giving, I'm not feeling too bad this nigga died. Like, it's giving conspiracy. I'm not fucking with that, you know? Like, and then to see, like, and this is what really caught my attention. I think this is the thumbnail. Amir told me this is the thumbnail. And this was, I screenshotted this though when I was watching the video because I don't know if y'all know nothing about the Masonic colors. Okay, the black and white. I think even the doves have some symbolism. I meant to look it up. I was just talking to Amir about this last night. I should have looked it up last night. The doves, the black and white, but the blue is really what got me. Can I zoom in on that? The blue. You see he got on, it's a blue book. He on the blue hat. He on blue and... Now, I don't want to get too far into, because I ain't looked at it. I don't be looking at shit like this like that no more. I'm just hit because I used to watch shit like this, like conspiracy videos and shit like this all the time when I was younger. When I was a little younger, at least. A couple years ago. I don't be looking like that no more. So I can't tell you. Y'all can look this shit up, alright? I can't tell you exact meanings of the white and the blue, but I want to tell you, usually, blue means sacrifice. Okay? I was just telling that to Amir on the call yesterday. I was watching Charm City Kings. Charm City Kings, that was a good movie with Meek Mill in it. That shit was good. It was a pretty good movie. Y'all should go watch it if you haven't seen it. Actually, like, Meek Mill did a good job. I'm mad he took the fucking L at that. I'm really mad. If you see that movie, I'll talk about it in a second. But I'm mad he took that damn charge and then. He shouldn't have took it, honestly. The little boy should have took the shit. He would have been alright. Because that was just some dumb shit. But, especially because he knew that the cop probably would have looked out for him. Like, nigga, he shouldn't have took that fucking charge. Anyways, what was I about to say? But in that movie, I knew the little black boy was going to die. Because in one of the scenes, they had one of the boys in red. He had on red headphones. He had all black, I think, and red headphones. Then the fat boy had on blue and I think white. I think he might have had on blue and white. But he had on blue. And I was sitting there right, and I looked at that scene. I said, he going to die. He going to be the one to die. What ended up happening? The little fat boy been up here on it. And I did it the other day. We was watching what Amir told me that. She was like, yeah, you did the same thing. We was watching a scary movie. You knew he was going to be the killer because he had on blue. And he did it. Because they do it. It's repetitive. They do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? All of this shit be connected. Everything is relevant. You know what I'm saying? So the blue is not a coincidence, is what I'm getting at. The black and white Masonic colors is not a coincidence. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I'm just giving you thought-provoking, ideas. That's all I'm saying. I'm just putting it out there because the shit caught my attention. I don't know if it caught anybody else's. That movie was based on a true story. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, black and white is Masonic and doves are Masonic too. Yes! Aaliyah's funeral, they had doves fly out. It was a sacrifice. What'd I say? My nigga! Come on, bruh. Meg loves checkerboards. Yes, she do. She was on that checkerboard. It's not a coincidence. I said that when the video came out. It's not a coincidence. She had on the checkerboard and was dressed in a cat outfit. Sex kin programming. Come on the Masonic, on the duality, the checker color board. Come on, she's not a coincidence. She did that literally right after the Tory Lanez situation. You gonna tell me that's not some industry shit? You gonna tell me that's not an industry ritual? That Tory Lanez shit and she did it? Come on, stop it, fucking stop it. Come on, man, this nigga, come on. Yeah, the checker pattern orange. It's a sacrifice for me. It's a sacrifice for me. Oh fuck, it's about to die. My phone is trying to die on me, guys. I gotta go. My phone is about to die on me, y'all. That movie was based on a true story. Raheem, facts. Mary J. Blige said on 106 & Park that Aaliyah shouldn't have died like that. She was sacrificed. She was sacrificed. Keep spitting that phone on his last leg. My bad, it's my niece's phone. I don't know if my charger or if it's her phone needs a stronger charger or something. My charger ain't charging though. It be charging my phone. Let me see. I think that was I did want to get on Alexis John Day ass too though. I was gonna break down her video. I really don't think I got enough time though. I think this bitch might cut off on me if I try. But I don't know if y'all seen this video with Alexis John Day. She actually got me blocked on Twitter. Okay? She got me blocked on Twitter. It's disrespectful. Damn, bitch, you ain't even give me time to block you first. I would have blocked your ass if I know you making content like this. Fuck, bitch gonna block me. What's wrong with you? But she up here talking about Tariq Nasheed. But you're tripping. It's tripping. It's really tripping right now. You know what? I should have went live on my phone and sent my notes to that phone. Let me share this note. Can I share it through AirDrop? Cause I was about to say I could just end it and go live on my phone, but um, ZZ, if this shit die on you, come back later. Alright, I come out low key if I get some more topics and shit. I could. I ain't made a video in like a week or some shit like that. I ain't post a video in like a week, so I probably could come back tonight. Blue means Lion of Judah to me. Um, I don't want to fuck that up, but that makes sense though. But yeah, so yeah, this girl Alexis, she's talking about 5 Hotep talking points straight from white supremacists. She's trying to say, first of all, of course, she brought up all the typical ones, anti-Semitism. First of all, we ain't even gotta go through the whole thing. Yeah, she said anti-Semitism. She was like, yeah, the white supremacists think they're the real Jews, and then Israelites think they're the real Jews, and then both of them are just anti-Semitic towards the other Jews. Basically, bitch, black people can't be anti-Semitic, because be anti-Semitic be anti-black. You can't do that. We all the real fucking Jews, bitch. I'm not debating it. Go fuck with your Pharaoh debate that shit. I'm not debating it, nigga. Go fuck with an Israelite and go debate it. I'm not debating it. That's not what I'm here for, bitch. You sound stupid. Stop it, okay? They are not anti-Semitic. She even mentioned Louis Farrakhan. Talking about Louis Farrakhan said the Jews run to Hollywood and they trying to turn men into women, women to men. It's true. Look at what's going on. Look at I just made I got 2-3 videos on the gay agenda. Megan Thee Stallion just came out with some bullshit talking about trans lives, had trans black women in the video, or black women talking about trans. Don't tell me there's not a gay agenda. Stop it. I'm not about to argue with you, Alexis. You sound stupid. Damn, I hope she see this shit. Alexis, you sound stupid. There is a gay agenda. Very much so. I got a video on 1 or 2 of them. You can go check it out. If not, just Google that shit. There's probably hella videos on that shit. Alright?
Men and women
Let me see.
Family unit.
Let me see. What else was it?
Whites are on track to be a minority by mid-2020s.
Oh, yeah.
Large portions of both groups dislike contraception, with Hotep saying it's an unnatural poison meant to sterilize black women.
So we gonna act like that shit ain't happening? We gonna act like Margaret Sanger? We gonna act like they was an experiment on slaves? We gonna ignore history? We gonna act like they're not putting Planned Parenthoods in more black neighborhoods than they are in white? We gonna act like 40% of our deaths don't come from abortions? We gonna stop it, Alexis. You sound stupid again.
And white supremacists saying it makes women selfish. As whites are on track to be a minority by mid-21st century, abortion symbolizes the destabilization of the family unit. Neither Hoteps or white supremacists have qualms with weaponizing women's wombs for a perceived race war, as they both believe their respective women should put race first.
Baby, because they should.
This, of course, brings me to anti-feminism.
Because you should put your race first, stupid. Alexis, you should. Baby, you should. What are you talking about? And don't try to make them equal like white supremacy and Hoteps are the same, like they hold the same power. You got Hoteps in rebuttal to white supremacy, in defense of that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
White supremacists like Richard Spencer, Andrew Anglin, Matthew Forney, and countless others hate feminism, with claims ranging from it being outdated to completely unnecessary evil that feminizes men. This has been
we gonna act like these feminists ain't walking around talking about trans women are women. We're gonna walk around talking about they trying to make literal men be women. They're trying to pass men as literal women. We're gonna act like that's not happening. We're gonna act like this is not happening. This is some feminist bullshit. What are you talking about? What? We're gonna act like feminism didn't start with white supremacy. We're gonna act like them same feminists, them same white women who started this feminist woman movement weren't also white supremacists. We're gonna act like that? This coming from the same woman who said Margaret Sanger was trying to help black people by giving them abortions. This is the same woman saying this.
Common theme in white circles for decades, where the value of women is determined by childbearing and their ability to marry white men, meaning that most white women have not and do not self-identify as feminists. Meanwhile, Hoteps like Tariq Nasheed and Umar Johnson claim feminism is a white plot that destroys the black family by making black women manly and feminizing black men.
So we're gonna act like every time they get black feminists up there, it's not they're not talking about how strong black women are. We're gonna act like all these little illustrations and shit of all these examples they want to put up of black women. It's not strong, independent black women divesting. Stop it. Stop it. They're right. Feminism is some bullshit. And you felt, what did she say about Tariq Nasheed? Because first of all, that's what got me fucked up. I seen the clip. That's how I seen this. Because I seen the clip, and she was talking about Tariq and Umar. I said, hold up, Tariq.
Where the value of
Whoa.
women is determined by
Y'all know I'm a
childbearing
rider.
and their ability to marry white men, meaning that most white women have not and do not self-identify as feminists. Meanwhile, hoteps like Tariq Nasheed and Umar Johnson claim feminism is a white plot that destroys the black family by making black women manly and feminizing black men.
Right. We're gonna act like they didn't have princesses and princesses with toys. What was the boys are princesses? What was that? We're gonna act like that shit not happening. We're not gonna act like these same feminists are the ones that's trying to teach LGBTQ to schools, to children in schools. LGBT history. Are you serious? Is this a fucking joke? Are you joking? Like these niggas ain't right? It's not right there in front of our faces? What are you talking about? There was a whole, I just did. I literally just broke down a clip of on Cartoon Network. Some feminist bullshit up there. Feminist LGBTQ shit on there. With the strong black woman here to rescue the damn day. With the little black boy who wanted to marry the little white boy. We gonna act like you got buck broken ass niggas like Van Jones and Roland Martin crying and shit about voting, about Joe Biden, a white supremacist, becoming president, and they're not trying. This is not a feminist agenda. Come on, everything is relevant. Stop it. Like, this woman is wild. She is really a wild ass bitch, and I hate the way she talks. Look at the way she moves her lips. She's like,
feminism is targeting and victimizing men, falsely believing that women gaining rights means stripping men of theirs. Like when white supremacists...
First of all, I don't know why the fuck she feel the need to move her lips. Bitch, you're not gonna move your lips that much, bitch. Stop playing. You don't gotta move your lips that much to enunciate your words. Annoying. Ugh, this shit is disgusting.
Trample on their rights. The last similarity I'm noting is a denial of rape culture. Whether it's white Trump supporters claiming that Trump's grab him by the pussy comment was just unproblematic locker room talk and that liberal social justice snowflakes are too sensitive about boys being boys, or black hoteps who act like discussing sexual assault and domestic violence statistics in the black community or holding Bill Cosby and R. Kelly accountable for their crimes is akin to lynching black men or endorsing the KKK, neglecting rape culture is...
First of all, bitch, what's the word for it? It's believed you going in on her. It's believed they're getting these wombs from the millions of missing black girls. That's a fact. She's an agent, Jay Walker. It might be OV for me. Yeah. Can't see me. Alright, my shit was stripping. Okay, first of all, there's a word for this, y'all. I don't know if y'all caught the last part of her saying. Let me see. Did y'all catch the last part of what she just said? Talking about...
The value of women is determined by childbearing and their ability to marry white that destroys the black rights means stripping men of theirs. Like when white supremacists act like black civil rights victories, locker room talk. And
what is that word called? You're like trying to compare something that's not equal. What's that? It's a word for that. Like you're trying to compare something that's not... You're trying to compare white supremacy. Like you're trying to compare the abuser to the victim. That's what it's like. You trying to say hoteps and white supremacy. You're comparing the victim to the abuser. That's what you're doing. It's a word for that. Alexis Johnson. It's well, her name on here is intellectual media. That's what you call it. It's called 5 hotep talking points straight from white supremacists. False equivalence. This is a false equivalency. Okay. You cannot compare the abuser to the victim. You can't do that. That's not fair. Her name is Alexis something. Oh, my phone was tripping. I gotta wrap it up. My shit tripping. Withdrawal. Okay. I should take over here. Let us see it. She might have left that in there for me. She ain't real one. This gender war shit is whack. It is. My bad, y'all. My shit tripping. What's up, Lucy?
I'm gonna get my phone.
I don't think your phone is there, boo. Your phone was downstairs, actually. Last time I seen it was downstairs. So yeah, you can't compare the two, man. I don't know if y'all can see me or not, but let me just wrap it up. Yeah, you can't compare the two. Okay, you're comparing the abuser to the victim. Okay, and for you to say that black men are doing the same thing that white men are doing, hoteps are doing the same thing. I'm sorry, hoteps are doing the same thing that white supremacists are doing. When it comes to these sexual abusers, it's not. Wasn't nobody saying that. First of all, the Bill Cosby shit was one thing, okay? That was a bunch of women who came out after 20 goddamn years talking about some shit happened they had no proof of. It was just hearsay. The man shouldn't be locked up. That's just on a basic level. You can't come out 20 years later talking about this man raped me. I don't give a fuck how many people it is. You have zero evidence, sweetie. Zero physical evidence, baby. I'm sorry. It's a dog-eat-dog word, baby. You should have said that shit 15 years ago. It's over for your ass now, okay? So no, that nigga should not be locked up. All right, R. Kelly, it's a little bit different because they got the video. Okay, they got a bunch of hearsay on him too. I don't think they have any physical like sperm or anything. I don't know if they have anything like that specifically. I ain't really looked too far in this case. He's a little bit different. Okay, and I'm a little suspect of R. Kelly myself too. I kind of think he did that shit too. All right, he at least did some of it. I don't think he did all of it, but I think he did some of what the fuck they saying. You know what I'm saying? And nobody is really trying to justify what either one of them did. But what we are saying, what the main argument was, which weren't coming from hoteps, was just coming from black conscious people, is that how the fuck you going had this whole campaign talking about cancel R. Kelly, mute R. Kelly, lock Bill Cosby up, but you got Weinstein walking around this bitch. You got dogs and shit and pizza up there. Whole pedophiles out this bitch that you knew to worry about. But you want us to mute R. Kelly. That is what the problem was. That's what the problem was. The problem was that you try to attack black men instead of addressing the white men who've been doing the same shit they just now started doing. They just now getting caught for it. White men that we've been doing shit about. Steven Tyler, Elvis Presley, the same week, they locked Bill Cosby up. Or Bill Cosby won a trial or some shit like that. It was a major week for Bill Cosby last year. The same week they did that was the same week they had a tribute to Elvis on CBS. Now that's the problem. We're not trying to say that this rapist is too much better than that one. But what we're saying is you're a hypocrite if you're going to go in on these black men saying they rapists and you're not going to talk about the white men that's been doing this for years. For years. Openly. Elvis married a 15-year-old. And he's in the Hall of Fame. He had a whole fucking tribute to him last year. Wow, they had Bill, right? They chastising Bill Cosby. This motherfucker married a 15-year-old. Was very well known for fucking with 15, 14-year-olds going on tour. But don't nobody want to talk about him. Where his documentary at? What's Steven Tyler's documentary at? Because he was fucking with a 13-year-old. Didn't he did some wild ass shit like adopted a 13-year-old and then married her or some wild ass shit? Woody Allen? Stop it. So little innocent. We just would no, nigga, come on. Now, okay, well, maybe for a while. We was kind of ignoring it for a while. But the point is, when it came up for him to go to trial, nigga, wasn't nobody saying that he was completely innocent. But we damn sure ain't gonna sit here and just go in on him and then ignore Walt Disney. We're not going to just go in on him and then just say, fuck all the white people that's been doing this. Stop it. That was what the problem was. What's up, y'all? Alright. My nephew's over here looking at me like I'm crazy. Yeah. No. So I think that was her last point in the video, though. But yeah. But yes, bruh. She's it's another word though. Y'all gotta get my vocab, but what's it called? It's a word, it's another word though that she was doing. That gaslighting. But basically flipping the story to match her narrative. She was flipping the story to match her fucking narrative. That is a word for that. Oh no, that chick is hella corrupted. I just checked her out. Yeah, she's hella corrupted. She is far left. Oh yeah. She's so far left, she's basically white girl. She's a feminist in all caps. Swear to God. Seriously though, he ain't in jail. Free R. Kelly and Bill. Exactly. So stop. Come on. Let me see. I think that was y'all like the last thing though. Alexis, I think that was like the last thing. Oh, just this last thing. Let me close the door. Kevin Hart. Let me say something about Kevin Hart right quick too. First of all, Kevin Hart, don't ever come for my nigga Tariq again. We're gonna have an issue. I don't know what's going on with this. Everybody wants to say something about Tariq now. Okay, this bitch Alexis, this was from last year actually, but she said something about Tariq. Now fucking Kevin Hart wanna come out and talk about my nigga. Then I just seen something in my notifications. Eloho is reacting to him going in on that non-foundational Black American. I know y'all seen that shit. It's funny as hell. Him going in on that little boy who was like some sort of somewhere in Africa, who was from somewhere in Africa, trying to fake like he was a foundational Black American. That shit was funny as hell. But she was reacting to that. Okay, everybody want to hop on Tariq line now. This nigga ain't been doing this for fucking 20 years now, or however the fuck long. But I'm not liking that though. Y'all know I fucks with Tariq. What I wanted to talk about Kevin Hart was his daughter. He called his daughter a hoe in one of his videos. Damn, I ain't even look at my food, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm about to go heat this joint up, bro. This is egregious. Still crispy though. Matter of fact, fuck it. I ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about it. Don't worry about it. Maybe I'll talk about it on next live. If I go live later tonight, I'll talk about it. Fuck it. I don't even care. This shit tripping. I don't know why it's circling. I feel like it's making my shit move slow though. It's going to fuck up the live. It's alright. I ain't gonna worry about it. Alright, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, _CFWM. Twitter, _Ute. Streety, you supposed to be on this. I don't know. I forgot. What's my other ones? Facebook is ZZ. Cash at me if you want to donate. That's $ZZBIH. I think that's it. Okay. Alright, I'm about to go out of here. I hope you don't have any questions. I hope you don't have any daughters, Raheem. Free R. Kelly and Bill. Fuck you mean, ZZ? Oh, no, I know you was. Streety, you on it. You was on it this time. I was just saying, I'm about to wrap it up. You gotta put it up in there one more time before I wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? Raheem, you bugging. I say free Bill. I don't know about R. Kelly. R. Kelly kind of guilty. I think R. Kelly kind of guilty. Bill ass, I'm sorry. That nigga too old. Let that nigga live the rest of his life out here. Come on, dog. You have no proof. I'm sorry. There's no proof. It's just hearsay. We have no proof he did that shit. Free Bill. I don't know about R. Kelly. R. Kelly might need to stay locked the fuck up. But Bill definitely need to be freed. I'm sorry. Other than that, though, that's all I got. All right, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all later.